I think there's something being cooked up that we're not quite so sure about. But our three maps, ladies and gentlemen, Clubhouse, Bank, and to wrap it all up, it's Villa.
Ying, Monty, Valkyrie, and Maestro. Nothing at all to surprise any of us. Possibly also blind on these blue stairs. It's a tussle here though, and Pengu and Kanto are gonna come out on top. Down go both of your three speeds. A lot of manpower very early on, and it's gonna get even worse as Fabian eliminates Redeemer.
It's languishing and treading water, waiting to see if he can find a head, but no, a perfect start for G2.
Not what you want to be seeing if you're SSG fan. Especially not that. Kanto Raketti, a very tight angle onto Chala, and down he goes. Goes for a second, gets it in a third! Excellent gunplay from Kanto Raketti, and all of SSG are felled. Of the world. Pengu going for a play and a half, and he's gonna get it. Chala goes down, and on low HP, it doesn't seem like the attackers are aware of his position. He might get another, and he will! What a play from Pengu!
Just broadcasted the rest of his team, and, well, he outduels the Bearing 9, but cannot outduel the T5 SMG.
Chala outside of Garage, and he will finally be taken out by Kanto Raketti, who finds the angle. The patience.
Fabian not confident in his abilities as Jonas falls on sight. There's Pengu, pistol out. Pengu misses a whole whack of shots before getting Redeemer re-engaging, missing. Gogo will need to get back up to sight. Waiting to push. Pengu with the pistol doesn't even need to reload. By the Yokai as they try to spot the gadget. They'll get it. Bosco takes out Jonas. There's Redeemer to do the work on Goga. This Yokai can't do it. Kanto grabs one and he's in a clutch or kick scenario as Pengu falls as well. Kanto gonna hold the wall, but man, a good volley from Thinking Nate will be able to give Spacestation a very much needed round. G2 are able to capitalize on this push. They know that if they move on over towards the stairs, they'll get gunned down. There's a second set of stairs though, and Thinking Nate's perched up there, and he'll go through Jonas. Chala fires back. Man, what a volley as Space Station comes alive. Kinda gotta go for a plant, don't you? Just waiting right in, no impact frag, a flawless round. The drone above him that's watching. A good reflexive shot, but Bosco goes down, and there's gonna be another. As Kanto takes out Redeemer, Goga drops, but G2, full control. Rampy, G2 look to push this one towards match point, and they'll do just that. Kanto Raketti finishes it. Rain over Redeemer, but Rampy on a flank cuts down Kanto Raketti, looking for another. Jonas sits inside of sight. A double kill from Rampy. And with Yokai drone still up, this could be good intel. Jonas downed, and that's it. Space Station bail themselves out of a terrible situation.
Here left, but it's gonna be used to get a kill. Look at that, Kanto Raketti knowing the angles.
I mean, we'll activate a logic bomb. Bosco pushes out. Oh, and it'll be Redeemer there with Rampy also adding to the tally. It's Pengu to come on in, sees the Yokai and all the bodies of Space Station off site, but Chala's there, returns back. Pengu takes down Bosco. Matter appeal off of the plant from Pengu, and that's all it for time. Save the KD, why not? Space.
It's nice and even on that scoreline right now. Thinking Nate though is on fire on the main stairs. He gets two, but can't get the third. That's three for Goga, and first blast will miss. But the second is gonna be from Rampy, who shuts him down. By church wall, Goga's trying to go for the plant. Near window opened up. Fabian's going for the cover, and he will eliminate Bosco, who is trapped. Nothing he could have done in that situation. In effect, and he's just juggling them. Fabian eliminates Thinking Nate though. And G2 is in a good spot. There's very little time though.
So good earlier on, but there you go. Oh. No, Kanto! You take down Chala, but you get Goga at the same time. And this could be a fatal mistake. As now Kanto has to go in for the plant, the second Yokai drone nowhere nearby. And Rampy, who was great last time on Castle, will need to go for a retake, but he gets cut down as Kanto's watching. Still gonna be a Yokai drone for Redeemer to possibly give information. He's gonna get peeked, but G2 wins church. Michael, what did I say about this site? Possibly lose some Xkaros, a perfect impact trick from Kanto Raketti, but Bosco goes for him. He gets Pengu instead. Going, a third for Bosco as he takes out Jonas. Bosco silenced, Chala goes down, Goga gets traded off by Rampy, and Fabian inside of dirt will have three bodies to find. Adding, and Fabian is trapped in dirt, look left, look right, but you're not getting out of there alive. Thinking Nate propels us to the final round. Okay, drone in the process, and concussed for the time being. What a start! Rampy tosses up a C4 and it connects. And it just looks like another day in the office. For
this round for his team.
He's giving his position away, and there comes Thinking Nate as Goga takes him out, but the refrag is a bit too late 40 seconds to go. You've lost your buck and you've lost your Twitch. That drone might still persist, but here's the Bandit. As the shield will push up, Rampy's got his cover. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we've got liftoff with Kanto in a 4v1 with 30 seconds to go. Fighting from behind the entire map. Is there gonna be a miracle? There won't be. There's a shutdown and they're fired up. Spacestation will take their map and we'll go on to Bank. As before, whereas it's gonna be Jackal and Maestro from G2. The only difference in Penguin. So 3 members of G2 just waiting. There's Goga, he sprints right in, takes out Thinking Nade. This could get very hairy very quickly. Bosco eliminates 1 as a body falls, and you're gonna get Redeemer to try and grab another C4 tosses out, but the ejected Miro was the other way. 2 down bodies, Bosco collecting tickets. He gets Goga and Kanto Raketti as Jonas goes as well. Plant down, but Pengu's upstairs, not be available. The Space Station. 1 body's gonna come in, Pengu gets 1, not expecting the second, dropped, and the first round will go to Space Station as it's an easy defuse.
Specifically, he's not calling this out. Where's the rotation from SSG? Kanto Raketti cuts it off, and it's gonna be a plant inside of Archives. Nade's gonna get Pengu though on the retake. Bosco using his pulse, and he'll get one himself. An excellent headshot through the wall. Don't, Goga's gonna need to get aggressive, but he'll be shut down. And oh no, the disable denied. What a double for G2. 1 for Fabian, 1 for Jonas. From behind in small office, another one for Fabian. And Jonas in the main lobby is gonna put Rampy on the floor, but there's no time. It doesn't matter anymore. G2's gonna take it.
One of the best players on G2. You take out one of the best players on Space Station. Fabian walks right in, gets a freebie off of Thinking Nade, as I don't think the Rook was anticipating those at all. Even though he did take a bit of damage, Fabian grabs Chala, Pengu falls off the defuse for the time being. Redeemer's got 20 seconds. Gumine will hit. Fabian there taking damage, but Pengu prone. Easy clutch.
They really should end by they. G2. Oh! He just goes for it and he gets it easy.
No!
No!
How do you
what
do
is
that?
Happening, and it's getting even worse as Chala takes down Kanto Raketti. Fabian will get the first kill for his team, but it's a lockout for SSG. Where's the Yokai drone? It's not happening. Redeemer just not aware of the situation or repositioning the Yokai drones poorly, but it might not matter. Side of Printer. Jonas is also gonna shut down Thinking Nade before he dies, and another one for him. Just gonna be holding down this rotation. Oh, Redeemer, no, he just doesn't pull the trigger.
Oh no, and it doesn't look like Space Station will be able to get the best of G2. Played so effectively as Jonas and Kanto pick up 2 to start with, and all of the cover for Thinking Nade goes by the wayside. What a push! Above, trying to use both those black mirrors. You've got Redeemer and Chala, but Jonas will shut down Chala. And where is Redeemer? Well, he's under pressure, and Garage a flawless round. G2, read that one.
Goes for a rush, and Thinking Nade gets shut down. Redeemer refrags, and Chala as well eliminates one of the roamers. Another for Chala from above, using that drop down to great effect, and it's just Fabian. He has the Yokai drone still, yes, but it's in a 1 versus 2. He knows he needs to get control above, and he's gonna see the head and land the shot. Now there's no way for the attacker to plant, and he has to go for a direct challenge. He's gonna instead force his way into B. He could still get this plant down, but the Yokai drone is probably gonna have something else to say about that, as it's coming up on him right now. Only 3 seconds left, and it might be bad timing for Fabian, but it also might be the clutch, as now Redeemer is stuck in the plant, and he's gonna get eliminated. What a clutch from Fabian.
Being essentially the end of this hard destruction. Pengu takes out Redeemer, dives through the window and off the top ropes, picks up a double kill. G2 is just waiting to circle on in and put us away towards our tiebreaker map. But Rampy looks almost surprised. Jonas is down as well. It's now a 2v2 as Bosco will finish him off. Rampy takes out Kanto Raketti, and there's still some life at a time, Space Station. If you want to go, you got to hurry. Goga takes out Rampy. Bosco's going to have to go in. What a shot from Bosco! In terms of what he does, which for somebody needs to get kills, he's going to start off pretty well. Takes out Thinking Nade.
Into Archives. There's plenty of defense here, and it's Kanto Raketti to get his second for this round. Space Station Gaming really up in a bad spot. Goga's gonna shut down Redeemer. It's just Bosco here on the defense to have any damage on his way. Legion Trap will detonate. Oh, but it's a bad push from Eunice. Come up behind, Kantaraketi. A second for Bosco, and he's going for it. At this point, G2 has to get wise to the situation and play it safe.
And in his way, Bosco coming on in. There's a push. He'll grab one, but pushed off by Pengu, and there you have it. Bosco so close. Oh, he's teasing the audience, but G2, what a masterful performance, though. It's going to be a Mira and Maestro ban to round things out, with Maestro getting banned by G2.
It's just going to be Thinking Nate and Bosco doing their best. Bosco's going to take down Kantaraketi. That's huge, but look at the time, and no diffuser in hand. He's going to try to go for the plant, but I don't think it's possible at this point. Two of the last defenders holding the push on the diffuser carrier, and it's an easy lockout for G2. Actuary has full control for Spacestation. He's planting exposed, though. Kantaraketi could deny this, and he's going to win the fight. He will not win the follow-up, though. Bosco wins those, and Spacestation take the round.
Do it, many marks for Jonas. That's a C4 waiting to happen. But there goes Goga, and Jonas can't unleash it in time. 2 quick kills from Spacestation. So far as the toxic canister is gonna go off, down goes Bosco. Kantaraketi thriving as Fabian is there as well. Caught in a crossfire, a trap laid by G2, and it will continue to roll on. It's a lockout as Redeemer will need to clutch against all 4 members of G2 that are still upright. There's still some marks, but frag grenade or an impact grenade gets tossed his way. Redeemer sees the elbow. Kanto around one of the pieces of furniture.
There are no players underneath. What is that? An easy kill for Rampy. Sees the Claymore, shoots it, and an easy flank. Bosco goes down. Surprised nobody from SSG is watching that.
But he circles in on them. This could be a troubling prospect. There's Pengu playing around the banister to take out Rampy. And once again, said so many times, Redeemer all by his lonesome. He'll win the fight against Goga, but not against Kanto. And it's a 4-2 scoreline.
IQ is positioned, Thinking Nate in such a tricky spot, but that's 3 for him. Redeemer gets himself 1, and it's a 1 versus 2, and oh no! Redeemer shuts him down. Spacestation, a 2 versus 5 clutch. Leaving just Goga and Jonas in a 2 versus now 4, now 3 technically with Redeemer on the floor. Last back now, going for the diffuser, challenging onto Astronomy, and Bosco's gonna shut him down. SSG takes it.
G2 through that hole, but we don't really know exactly. Kantaraketi gets Chala, and Goga is there, as now Bosco's primed and ready. Oh no, they run out of bullets, and G2 just punch on in and fired up. In Goga, stuck in barbed wire. Bosco takes out Pengu. Chala eliminates Jonas, and it seems like with Chala a double and Rampy 2, G2's gamble on pushing not working out one bit. He sneaks his way in once again. Michael, that classical doorway, but Bosco pulls out the shotgun. 1 to the chest. Goga goes down. In sight, he's just by the statue. Jonas is gonna cover, looking for yellow bodies, cuts through Bosco, looking for 1 more. See if anybody bothers to contest him at all. Goga's seconds away from getting this down, and it's a post plant for SSG. Very difficult. So much blue on the screen, though, as Pengu tries to hold it together. He's the lone member. Rampy juiced up with that stim pistol, looking for Pengu, but it's an easy kill on the Thinking Nade. And now Rampy in a 1v2. Looks around the corner, a pre-fire, but he's gonna make a lot of noise. He's not the fastest, takes out Pengu, but there's not a lot of time. He has to go for the defuse, but Kanto is going to play the clock, and we are dangerously close. Rampy knows it. Look at his face. Come on. It doesn't matter. G2 is there. Rampy, the impactless frag. He's upset, but G2 look to repeat, and they punch a ticket to the semifinals. If only there were a couple more.